All right, hey, look, you already know Wudda baby, Ride Studios 1 year anniversary, and we got a Boston goddamn rising goddamn legend in the building. You feel me? We got C4 in the spot. How you feeling, C4?
I'm feeling blessed, bro. Blessed to be here. Shout out to Rising their 1 year anniversary. It's just a blessing to be here with, the same faces I see doing the same thing and still grinding and hustling and being out here. So it's a good time. It's like a little family reunion from where Rise has started, from a lot of the artists to the producers to a lot of the creatives and like y'all being here. So yeah, it's blessings. It's blessings.
All right, so look, no pressure, but how I feel to have the pressure of the city, the state, motherfucker, like pretty much New England, bro, because it's a lot of people that's really trying and like they're tiptoeing in the game. You feel me? They tiptoeing with the motion, but really, you really is one of the people that's really pushing it forward and actually doing it. So how I feel, you feel me? Because I know it's hard when you really don't got a lot of people to look up to in the music shit. You feel me? Like I come from Florida, so it's really like it's so man. In Tampa, bro, so many people I just grew up. All right, bet. But up here, it's really like slim pickings of people that actually made it. So like, how does it feel to actually be one of the people that's pushing it and really going?
I want to say too, shout out to you for actually being a part and understanding and doing the knowledge before. You know what I'm saying? Anything else. That's what it's about. And too, I love that you know where you come from. And I think that's where, for me, that's what it's about. Just knowing where I come from. I'm a Bostonian. I was born in Dorchester. I grew up in Boston. My grandmother lived in Franklin Field all her life. Lived and died there. Like, so for me, going, on TV and doing all these big things and kind of being able to kind of get back grounded to the people and the people that been supporting me, I think that's the root of it. And that's where like a lot of people lose their sense. They're kind of going through these loops. They lose a little bit of themselves, but they also too lose a lot of the respect and the dignity and just everything else for the people that kind of gave them their next way or gave them the way. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just a blessing to be around like-minded people that want to work, engineers, like I said, creatives like y'all that are out here interviewing the people that's working hard, and then also too building up a rapport with those people and staying with them, because at the end of the day, like, you know what's real and you know what's fake. So but for me, I just was like, bro, going somewhere like on a Netflix show and building with so many artists all over the world, from Florida to Chicago to LA, and then seeing people like shout out Exit and Nate Speaks. You got all these artists that's back home literally busting out their comfort zone and their bubbles to tell these stories and give what they lived. You know what I'm saying? That's like you coming from where you're coming from and you're giving these stories that people do not understand
at all.
But some people, if they really true to what you're saying and they're true to themselves, they gonna feel it.
I feel that.
And I think that's like anything. To me, in my art, in my perspective of art and just doing it, that's what you gotta have. You gotta have pace, you gotta have patience, and you just gotta believe in yourself through it all, and believe in the people that's with you, going through that same mud with you. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right. So, look, real question though, post Netflix, post all that shit, because like I've known you pre-Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen the come up. I've only been up here since COVID. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I've seen Seefour. I've seen Seefour pulling up
you
outside of
the
TD
Mac
Garden.
Walk.
Yeah, bro. Like, bro.
See me on the Mac Walk Street.
Yeah, bro. Like, I've been following the movement. I've been following the motion. You feel me? And like seeing you on Netflix, that was real cool. But like, what's Seefour post Netflix? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can Boston see from Seefour? Not just everybody internationally, you feel me? Because when I think of C4, I think of Boston.
Yeah.
Screw everybody else, you feel me, bro? You listen to C4, bro, you're gonna hear some real Boston rap, you know what I'm saying? Not the boom bap that everybody listens, you know what I'm saying? Everybody used to, nah. You're gonna hear some good, creative Boston rap. So what can the streets of Boston hear from you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, obviously, just the music that we've been putting out, more is coming out.
Yeah.
I think that for me, it's been I think I've been getting more grounded. I think after the show, even before, I was more like kind of figuring it out as a human, as an artist, as a man. I was just like, how do these things work with what I'm telling in my story?
Yeah.
And two, how can I get the best quality out while again not breaking my head to do it. You know what I'm saying? And not feeling disappointed going and doing these things. So that's why I even say the resources and the support of people that's always been there to tell the story, like a Two Blunted being at the shows after I get off a stage and
right there.
Exactly. Like you can only be but so on point to catch all of those moments and be with those people. So like for me, even before the show, like my project Mature was giving just me and what I've dealt with in Boston, and you know, being through the school systems and dealing with the system, but also, you know, looking out for kids in the system and understanding them, and like understanding also too there's niggas in the streets doing what they're doing, and you know what I'm saying, they got a double life but they got to take care of family, and it's just so many realms that since I've grown up in Boston I've learned to tell so many ways, and I think that it's just more to come. It's just like for me, I'm getting more developed with the sound, I'm getting more collaborative. I think that now in my age, I've been out here for a while, I've been getting to collab more, and like, yo, let's get in the studio. Like, don't even wait another day. Don't even wait another hour. Like, like this, we've been talking about this since 5 years ago. Like, facts. So I think time is a real thing, and we don't look at it until we like look up and seeing what did we do with that time. So for a lot of what I've done before the show has still been continuing since I got off. Like collab, put out new music, put out more music, put out more visuals, you know, and just also to keep putting up reps, never stop. So yeah, that's where I've been at with it.
So are you willing to create with younger artists? And because again, like the show brings you a lot of spotlight and a lot of attention, you feel me, and a lot of pressure. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like random kids has becoming, you probably came up to you like, oh wait, hold on, you from Netflix type shit, you feel me?
I was actually, I just came from camping today in New Hampshire, first time actually doing it. So you know, also too with that, I've been experiencing shit to come back and tell a story. I think that's a lot that we don't do. We go out and we don't even think about that experience we just had to go, bro. Really tell the story.
A lot of people have never been to California. You feel me? So a lot of people like don't understand how much of a vibe it is. You feel me? Like they just no bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out my West Coast to the South. It's different everywhere. Like I didn't drove to Little Haiti, bro. I didn't literally took a drive, get in the car, let's go. But even in the say, I just came from New Hampshire, and actually a kid I was actually working with in a workshop, because me and my boy J Rose, shout out J Rose, and Dave from Osberger Speakers, one of the biggest speaker companies in the world, right in Handover. Go check them out. You know what I'm saying? But we got close ties with them and we work with them. Me and J Rose, we work with some kids in New Hampshire. Literally like 5-6 kids, and you had one kid say they love Eminem. And I was like, wow, that's crazy, because I met him. Like he told me I was fire. Like these are the things that we start to make up. Speaking of the devil, speaking of J Rose. Yeah. But I was just telling him about the kid in New Hampshire that said he liked Eminem, and I was like, oh well, it's funny because I met him. Like, you know, you get these experiences, and then even then to see, you know, like him work with, you know, so many youth and teaching them how to engineer. He taught me how to engineer. There's just so many things you start to learn, bro, and you start to understand age. You're never gonna stop learning. So I think that through all of this, that's been my thing. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep giving a story that can be told, you know.
So as someone that like is a figure in the city, why not just put together something?
Yeah.
You feel me? You got mad connections. You should just do that thing, man.
I think it's about hitting the right buttons at the right times, and I think that, you know, a lot of people, you know, whether they look at it or not, you know, if there's an agenda, why not help the Two Blunted agenda push further and get to where it needs to be just by being a paddle to the boat? I think that, like for me, I've always been like that. So I think in the future, like I said, coming with age, it's been clicking more, and you know, the money's been money, and the time's been time, and so with me, it's just all about when I'm ready to hit that button. You know what I'm saying? But we got everything that we need to do, everything you need to do. Like,
speaking of pushing further, are you willing to collaborate with younger artists? Like, if somebody hit up Seefour, random kid from Dorchester, hey yo Seefour, man, I got this open, man. You willing to collaborate, or you gonna be just leave them on scene?
Nah, definitely. I love to collaborate, even in with the youth. Like I said, like I've been a part of like teen empowerment, and shout out them in Roxbury, like doing films and things to fight, you know, gun violence in the city and just things that we deal with every day. Like that's where I come from. That's my root. So that's never leaving my bone or body. You know what I'm saying? Like performing and dealing with the people that come from the same place I come from, but also too like I was once young and I was once like that trying to just figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm always here to help. We're always here to help. You know what I'm saying? Rise is always here to help. Seefour is always here to help. Putting Work is always here to help. Like I'm never opposed to doing what what I need to do to kind of further the next generation. You know what I'm saying?
So what can we see from Seefour? You got some merch coming, man. You got an album coming. What you got working on, man?
We got a little project.
Let me get a little tea, man.
We got a little project bubbling right now. Honestly, if I can really display the name right now, it will honestly be him. Him is coming out soon. We're putting a little EP together. Shout out my man Gib. He's producing a lot of it and mixing and mastering it. And then yeah, like I said, just shout out to the people that surround me, giving me these experiences to talk about in this music. But yeah, if you haven't watched the show on Netflix, go see it. Rhythm and Flow season 2. It's up right now. It's been up. We've been rocking, doing a lot of just promo for that. And yeah, it's just been emotion, man. I just been going through the motions, and like I said, supporting my fellow artists. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Detroit Diamond. I was talking to her today. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got some stuff coming. We got some stuff coming. She sent me some stuff back and some heat. So we cooking it up, bro. I'm not rushing nothing, and I think that everything happens when it needs to happen. And like I just said, I'm here to support my fellow people that helped me when I was doing the same thing, just trying to figure it out. I understand when times when you have to set up plays, you're gonna need more than yourself.
Right.
So for me, being in a lot of positions I've always went against the beast. I feel like for myself and with myself. So a lot of the people, they've been showing me like, yo, you don't gotta do it like this, or you don't gotta do it alone. Do it like this, and seeing how they would kind of live through these life experiences and do this music thing and business thing and getting your back business right. Like all of that is very important. And I think that we don't look at that until it's time to sign some papers or do some deals. And it's like, oh, we ain't got this right. We ain't got da-da-da-da. Like we got to have everything aligned. So we're just doing what we've been doing, putting it work.
So what's one thing that you could, one tidbit of advice that you could give to an artist that's trying to come up, you feel me, as someone to look up to in the city? You know what I'm saying? Like, again, it's not many people, younger kids, anybody that's trying to make it in music in Boston, New England, it's not really a lot of people that you could look up to. So what's one word that someone that's looking at Seefour, like, dang, Seefour made it, Seefour on Netflix, what's one word of advice that you could give to them?
Be kind. I think that's one thing as humans we don't realize, and as a youth, we look at it blindly. Ignorance is bliss. I can kind of understand that in so many ways. So yeah, just any artist coming up, be kind. Do I said this to somebody today, do unto those what you would want done to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just don't try to cheat the game, because when the game has to come and you have to face it, there's no getting around it. Getting around any of the business, getting around any of the knowledge, you gotta learn these things. You gotta start to pick up something, whether you're on the other side of the spectrum, whether you're behind the mic, start to pick up the mic. If you're behind the camera, start to get in front of the camera and see how, it's so many spectrums of the world, I think, that we have to really view. So I think as an artist and as a human, I think it comes first. Like, we have to really understand what we're doing intentionally with our music, with our brand. We can make things bigger than what we expect if we really take the time for it, put the TLC into it. Yeah, so as artists, just be kind, don't stop, keep going, just don't give up. And I'm telling you, you really, karma's what they say it is. I'm telling you, like, it goes full circle. The world spins on you. And also too, you got to be accountable. I think holding yourself accountable, like if you're not getting up every day doing what you need to do, go do it, so yeah. All
right, so look, what and right before we wrap up, what's the date of that tape?
We got no date yet. It's bubbling. I'm gonna try to get it out by the end of the year, definitely. I've been trying to be more honest with myself, but with a lot of the tracks, we've been just kind of.
Any features?
No features. Probably a little bonus.
Because it's him.
Yeah.
It's him. He's my man shit.
It's him.
It's him.
That's all we need is him.
Yeah.
So yeah. But even then, it might switch up. Things might change. But I've been getting it together every day, putting up the reps. We in the gym, even if we're not on the court.
Facts. Wudda baby, Seefour, 2 Blunt TV, Rod Studios 1 year anniversary. We out.
2 Blunt TV. Roll up 2 blunts and go watch TV, man.
Everybody gon' have a broken heart. Everybody. Emotion is where you gotta start.